Hey guys, and welcome to August favorites. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? I feel like I say that every favorites video, but really, time is like flying. I feel like the days are very long sometimes in our current world, but the months are just like insert fast calendar with pages ripping off. You know what I'm talking about. I cannot believe it is September, but I mean, it's not yet when I'm filming this, but by the time you see this video, it will be September. Crazy. I have several makeup products I'm going to share with you guys today, a few skincare saviors, and even a hair product that is actually a longtime favorite, but has really been helping me along in the month of August. Before we get into the August favorites, make sure that you are subscribed. It brings me joy, and you get to enter my monthly giveaway. All right, let's start with makeup. The first product I want to talk about is this Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow in the color of Passion from Charlotte Tilbury. This is just, oh my gosh, such a versatile, wonderful product. I tried this for the first time in my full face of Charlotte Tilbury, and I have been using it so often since I made that video. I'm wearing it today on my cheeks, on my lips, and right here on my eyes. Like, it is just such a great workhorse product. It's so buildable. It's very flattering. I think those are two key words that I always use when I'm talking about Charlotte Tilbury products, but really, it's just a beautiful product. It wears beautifully on the cheeks and on the lips. It's just fantastic, and I've really been enjoying using this when I'm doing like very fresh, light makeup, no makeup kind of makeup. I do have another Charlotte Tilbury favorite. I want to get it out of the way so that then I can move past Charlotte Tilbury and not look so biased. I promise she does not sponsor my videos. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. I'm absolutely in love with this right now as my go-to bronzer. I just find that the tone is so perfect. It's really great because I can kind of use it to sculpt my cheeks a little bit and also to warm my face up. It's just this perfect like neutral in-between shade that doesn't look crazy when I use it, you know, kind of right here on my cheekbone. Some bronzers I can't really use in that way. They don't look right. This one, I can use it both ways, and I love that. I also love that it definitely has the properties of the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. It does seem to blur out a little bit. Everywhere that I put it, I feel like my skin just looks a little bit smoother. So I love that they kind of infused those properties into the bronzer. Also, you get this huge mirror, which I think is the most amazing part of this product, is that I can use it to do pretty much my whole face of makeup. So this is a product that is great to travel with. I did take it with me when I recently traveled, and I'm gonna take it on my next trip as well because it's very dependable. I can use this as my bronzer, I can use it to kind of sculpt my face a little bit, and I can use this beautiful mirror. The next product I wanna talk about is this Dose of Colors lip gloss in Just My Type. I've had this sitting around for months and finally tried it for the first time in August. I cannot put it down. It is such a beautiful, flattering color, and the formula is so fantastic. It's the perfect consistency. It's not sticky. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's just a beautiful formula that's very comfortable, stays very well, and it has a really good pigmentation. Like, you can see this color. It shows up on the lips. It's just so beautiful, so enhancing. I absolutely love this. I feel like it's a really great kind of like neutral mid-tone pink right here. It's just really beautiful. It does smell a little bit like vanilla, which initially turned me off. I initially didn't think I was gonna like this when I first applied it. And then I sat for a minute with it and I was like, wow, this just feels so good. I kind of want to put some on right now just so you can see it. Now that I've already talked about the Charlotte Tilbury, I think I can put this on. So beautiful. The color is so beautiful. Again, my lips are pretty naturally pigmented, so the fact that this gloss shows up and looks so pretty and, you know, it keeps its color, I really love that. I never used to buy lip glosses that had like this much color to them. I would always get like kind of clearish, see-through-ish glosses, but lately I've been kind of on a gloss kick, which is crazy. I used to always just wear like a matte or a satin lip, but I'm kind of in a phase right now with glosses, so I absolutely love this gloss. I don't know what took me so long to try it, but shout out to Jessica Braun because she is the one who convinced me to buy this. The last makeup favorite I want to talk about is actually a repeat, but I want to touch on it again because I'm wearing it today and I just love this so much. It is the La Mer Radiant Skin Tint. I am wearing it today. As you can see, it is just the most skin-like tinted moisturizer I've ever owned in my life. I am just so completely in love with it, and I have been continuing to use it every day that I don't do like a full face of makeup. When I want to do something really fresh like today, I use this. I use this on days that I don't put anything else on because it's just so beautiful. It blurs out my pores a little bit, it evens out my skin tone, and it looks like skin. I wish this was not so expensive. I said that last time. I know I'm repeating myself, but really, I just wanted to touch on it again because I need you to know that I would never recommend a $95 tinted moisturizer if I didn't really love it and was not continuing to use it. So I just wanted to provide that update that yes, I am still in love with this little guy. All right, I have one hair care favorite that I want to talk about and then we'll move on to skincare. It is the Oribe Super Shine Moisturizing Cream. I love this all the time. This is actually a longtime favorite, but I want to talk about it in my August favorites because I forgot this when I went to North Carolina. And there was only one day that I blew out my hair anyway because my parents have a pool, it's salt water. Salt water makes my natural curls just look awesome. So I was not blowing my hair out while I was there. But there was one day that I did, and I had forgotten this little beauty, and my hair looked so dull. Basically, this is just a little cream that you put in your hair when it's damp. It's just like a little cream. You run it through your hair when it's damp. You can actually kind of use it when your hair is dry as well. You just use like the tiniest amount. Sometimes I put a little bit through my ends if my ends are kind of going all wonky. But it's just a cream that you put in. You distribute it evenly through the hair. You don't need much, like I would say like a nickel size amount. And it gives your hair a lot of shine when you blow it out. I feel like you can see my hair has a good amount of shine to it, and it did not used to have shine. My hair used to be so dull and it just lacked, like I always wanted shiny hair, and I thought, well, because my hair is really fine and because my hair is blonde, it's just not going to happen. Every shine product I would try would weigh my hair down or make my hair look really greasy. There was nothing I could ever find that worked. And then I found this, and it's just, honestly, I love it so much, and it smells delicious, y'all. It smells so good. So I just have a renewed appreciation after having to live without this little guy that I just, I felt like he deserved his moment in the spotlight this month. One thing I will say, if you do pick this up, don't put it straight onto the roots. I start about right here, I would say, about my mid shaft, like a little bit above the mid shaft and down through the ends. I don't put it directly onto my roots because I just don't want to risk it looking a little bit greasy. They do have two. They actually have one that is marketed as being like lighter weight and for fine hair, but I found that this one works really well, and I promise you my hair is, my hair is like baby fine. Like I have the finest hair texture. All right, next up, skincare. I have 3 skincare products I want to share with you guys. I mentioned in a recent video that I missed one day of my skincare routine and my skin lost its freaking mind and was just so angry at me. So I want to tell you kind of how I reset my skin. It only took me one day and 2 products. So the first is this Peach and Lily Super Reboot Resurfacing Mask. This is an AHA BHA mask. It is so good at just pulling everything out of your pores and really evening out your skin texture. Those are really my 2 biggest problems. I guess as a result of having dry skin, I just can get some buildup in my pores, and I can have some texture from my skin not wanting to exfoliate itself properly. This helps with both of those issues. It is such a good mask. I have mentioned before that it does have a little bit of a musty smell, but you only have to have it on your face for like 15 to 20 minutes, so it's really not a big deal. Now the next product that I used to revive my skin after my, flub up is this from Natura Bissé. It is the Essential Shock Intense Mask. Now this has pineapple and green tea. It's just a very replenishing mask. So this kind of, exfoliates, it gets all that dead skin off. It kind of unglues any gunk that's in the pores. And then I go over it after I've washed that one off. I go in with this one and it just puts everything good back into my skin to kind of soften it back up, replenish it, help it kind of, just feel a little bit more nourished after I've gone in and, used something like this, which is not harsh. I don't feel like this is a very harsh product, but I really do like to make sure that my skin is very balanced. And for me, when I use, something like that with the AHAs and the BHAs that's a little bit stronger than my everyday routine, I do feel like it's important for me to go back in and nourish my skin so that I don't have, any like reactive dryness on top of my normal dryness. So this Essential Shock Mask is perfect for that. And these two products together really did just turn my skin right around. I mean, right now I'm just wearing a tinted moisturizer. I feel like my skin looks really great. Thank you to these products for helping turn the skin ship around, because I promise you a few days ago, things were not looking this great. So I am loving these two products right now. And the last product I'm going to talk about is a moisturizer. This is the René Rouleau Glow Enhancing Cream. I've been loving this moisturizer right now. This has been my daily go-to moisturizer. I've even been using it sometimes at night as well. I love the consistency of it. I feel like it really does hydrate my skin very well, and it hydrates through the day. If I put this on in the morning, I don't notice that I get tight at all through the day, which for me, being a dry skin girl, is very important. If a moisturizer is not worth its salt, I'm gonna notice it around 4 o'clock when my skin starts to feel a little bit tight, a little bit itchy. Also, the smell of this is so good. I absolutely love the way all of René Rouleau's products smell. They just smell kind of like, I don't know, like they smell like pampering. If pampering was a smell, like I just absolutely love her entire line, but this one for sure has been something that I have been using daily now, and I really am enjoying it. All right, guys, that is it for my monthly favorites. Let me know in the comments below, what products did you love this past month? I thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, you take care of yourself. Bye.